A live look at Acrisure Bounce House in the heart of beautiful Orlando, Florida. First month of the season, teams starting to take shape, find out what they can do, and we will learn more here in Week 3. It's the Minnesota Golden Gophers and the UCF Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
UCF has a unique stadium, the Acrisure Bounce House. Florida tries to get this going loud and proud in Orlando. It opened in 2007. Nearly 50,000 fans pack it in to make sure that is loud and crazy for the Golden Knights. Reese?
Appreciate that, Holly.
Entering return lift.
And the Golden Gophers will kick off first, and here we go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So UCF's offense will have the football first. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. They say the tight end's always open, and he seems to always be, and he's always making big plays.
There's a lot of great attributes about a tight end, like the size, the physicality. This guy, though, what sticks out the most is the speed. You want to play him man-to-man, put a linebacker on him, that's a problem. You put a safety on him, he's still got good enough speed and size to go win. Palmer, this guy, they put him everywhere, and he wins because of that blazing speed.
It's really crazy to think about that he might actually be their fastest. If you had every...
Makes a grab and room to run. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Here's a gift to Watson. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Well, on a lot of third downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that third down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
Trying to impose their will with the run. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that's not a surprise who made that play. And this is just the opening drive, but we're going to hear his name a lot. He flies all over the field, shows up in the run, shows up in the pass. Big-time playmaking linebacker that every time you turn on the tape, you see him flying over.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Got some room to run. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
And on the first drive of the game, this defense does it again. They had 2 last week. They get another one early. This defense has been flying around, ball hawking the football.
Entering play call, Coach suggests Nikhil. Cover 9 showed you.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Lindsey. Finds his tight end. Just does not like to be tackled. Discarding guys and getting to the 21.
Left X to man.
The Golden Gophers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Taylor has it. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
Left X to
Man,
man.
what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick, the offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Keeps it on 1st down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Rushes on him. Tight end getting vertical. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Knights have their offense in high gear. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Entering play call.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got him. There he goes. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
Entering play call. Coach
they get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game.
15 options. Attempt is selected.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass.
Entering play call. You have 5 options. Kickoff left is selected.
He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on 1st down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
2 to 4 load. Cover 3 catch. Left on 2 men.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run the counter. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Cover 3 match.
And when you run these counter-type plays, you're getting extra offensive linemen pulling at the point of attack, opening up a crease for that running back to gash the defense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. What a grab with one hand. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Options, cover 3 matches.
And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes the catch and he's free. And he scores! Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback.
There are 8 categories.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Entering play. Nickel, 3-3, wide jack, there, left X 2 man.
Great place to start for this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give is to Taylor. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second.
Tight there, 2-5, over, cover 2 man.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Run in the red zone, it's Taylor. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make it stop here.
Blitz 3, Thundersmoke, cover 3 Sky.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Minnesota! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down.
Drag slot fade.
UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Handoff, Duke Watson running left. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready. Hey, move.
To the air. It's Barnett. Complete. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Entering. Nickel. Cover 2 man. Left on 2 man.
The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. That's caught. It's held. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Golden Gophers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Back to throw. It's Lindsey. Quickly out to the tight end. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Runs through a tackle. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
Left text to man.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. From the red zone, looking for a space. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Taylor has it. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
Entering play call.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
The bounce house is rolling here on 3rd down, trying to help UCF. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Got his man. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7.
And those plays are never going to be on the highlight tapes. But, man, you love a QB that on 3rd down can understand spacing, can understand how to check the football down, let their running back do the rest, get the first down, move the sticks, so then you can make the big play later on in this drive.
He's brought down after a gain of about 5. Clock comes to a stop as we've reached a 2-minute timeout. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Bringing it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got 1 drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
It's complete. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the 2nd half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than cornerback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job by the corner.
The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
The Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. UCF wants to take a moment. They use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Empty and slot
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
The Knights will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the art of talent on the throw.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with TCU taking on the Arkansas State Red Wolves. And it's the Horned Frogs looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back over to your game inside the Bounce House. What a day so far from that stud linebacker. He's truly the quarterback of that defense, and he's really dictating the way things are going. A dynamic defender in every sense of the word.
On the move from inside is 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19.
Cover 3 Sky.
As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
I caught up with Minnesota's head coach at the half. He is thrilled with the play of his quarterback. No turnovers right now. They have been clean and efficient on offense. They've got a lead. Let's see if they can continue that here in the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on the vibe down here on the sidelines coming back. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
And the Golden Gophers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet. Right there, I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute. And they do it.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Wants to throw. It's Lindsey. Looking to the big tight end. Working the middle. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Taylor. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. There's a crease. The 10. Touchdown, Minnesota! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
On to attempt the try. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. They put together an 81-yard drive, and what a way to put a stamp on that one with a 41-yard run to the house. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Watson again. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Watson. Picks up the first down. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. A handoff for Watson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebackers. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50...
Snags it and he's open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And it's his 4th interception of the game. Trying to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Just such a nice job by him understanding his responsibility in that cover 2 zone scheme. He's just floating over the middle of the field. He's just very aware of tight ends and running backs around him. And as soon as he sees color, as soon as he sees an intended target, he's already running that way. And he's able to jump the throw and pick it off.
Entering play call, personnel. Nickel, 3-3, wide, cover 1 LB blitz.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Minnesota sideline, the offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Off the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Well, what's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. It's Thompson.
Ripping
off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Well, I guarantee you one thing, and at halftime with the big lead, there were no conversations about, hey, let's run the ball, let's slow it down, let's bleed the clock, keep our defense fresh. They are staying aggressive. They're trying to add to this lead, and with this quarterback, I do not blame you. Keep chucking the pill.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
The Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the big fella. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
There are 4 categories.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Double bracket is selected.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got a man. It's Taylor. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw again. He wants to go deep. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
And man, oh man, I don't know how you leave that guy open for the touchdown. Like some kind of miscommunication on the defense. He has had a big day. He's a go-to guy. Palmer, I don't know what you saw with your quarterback eyes, but it looked like a bust by the defense.
Yeah, and that's inexcusable by this defense because this guy's already burned you in this game. He's lighting you up. If there's anybody that you got to be aware of, if there's one player that you have to know where he's lined up every single play, it's him. So for the defense to allow him to be that wide open on that play at this point of the game, no bueno on D.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
5-4-2. Return left is selected.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now it looks as if we have an injured Golden Gopher on the play. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Did as he throws. Complete in the middle. Shakes a man and he might take off. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And I really love the idea of this guy running crossing routes, right, guys? He's got the speed to separate from defenders, but if you can put it out in front of him on the run, he's going to catch that thing and turn it up, and you saw all the yards after catch on that one. That was a big-time play, really nice play design for a guy with tremendous speed.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options. Inside cross.
The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Looking for space. It's Simon. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Empty it. Drags.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Hauls it in. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. This was one of the primary storylines going into this one. How productive would these 2 wide receivers be? Both of them have scored touchdowns, and we have a quarter to go. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th.
There are 8 categories. You have 78 options. Drag, slot, fade.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. To the air, it's Barnett. Immediately fires to the middle. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Inside.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run their football even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Trying to run, it's Simon. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
Red option.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They've put a drive together. 1st and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play.
He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the...
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. Going for 6. Throw into the end zone. And it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. Crosses midfield. He's at the 30. Past the 10. The pick 6. He takes it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And all this defense has done all game long is be absolutely dominant. They have been shutting them out, whether they've tried running it, whether they've tried throwing it. They've been creating takeaways. You get the pick 6 right there. You just can't say enough good things about how this defense has played today.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And he added the extra point.
Entering play call, you have 7 options. 5, 4, 2. Return left is selected.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Ashley. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
Favorites. There are 8 categories. You have
the UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Selected. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got to lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quick completion to the right. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Stumbled to the ground.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. They'll keep it on the ground. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He got it. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy second down situations with some positive runs on 1st down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Running inside. It's Simon. Might have a chance. Past the 20. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Pat attempt is selected.
Getting set for the point after. And it's perfect. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finishes the drive with a thrilling 69-yard run to the end zone.
Onside kick.
Undeterred by this huge deficit in the last half minute, they'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And the quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys. Those defensive tackles getting in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
Man, that D tackle was in the backfield in a hurry. The big man is nimble.
Nimble, fast, quick, athletic. That's just all words you describe